Hello friends, I'm Vintage Strategian and I welcome you back to the magic world of Erebus with the Amurites race that we're playing in this overexplained series. Now we left off founding a second city in an awesome location and it's looking good so far. I've been thinking about this setup and I think we can just create two more cities, one over here and one over there, unless there's a barbarian pop. And 4 cities will be just fine. Maybe we'll try to force our way through this bear and settle somewhere here if there are some nice fishing resources. But 4 cities is good enough, should be able to give us decent production, and we'll tech quite nicely from these two, and a little bit tech will come from this city as well. So let's try to follow this plan. Speaking of mana types, some mana types give bonuses to your civilization. In addition to giving your magic units the ability to cast spells of a certain magic school. Like enchantment mana, this one gives you happiness, life mana gives you health, you also get some great person growth bonus, extra chance to discover resources on your mines, build on regular hills for example, so on and so forth. And the more mana of the single type you have, the more bonuses you receive. And there's no limit. Well, the limit for the number of mana nodes out there that you can improve. Which city are we going for next? Yeah, I guess this one. This one. So we don't have a barbarian. So let's prep this warrior to that area. Yeah, this way is best. Should we put them both on a watchtower? Well, let's try. But let's walk them in a pair. Okay, so a worker for us. Should we build one more? Can get wrong with more workers, or should we do a settler build? Okay, they want to join the more cultured dwarves. No, guys. No, I think we are fine with 2 workers. This area seems to have all the necessary tiles improved. We'll do this and that. And this for the new city over here, but we'll send the other worker to improve this city with mines and farms, and we'll move over here with an area which will be soon guarded by our warriors. So settler it is. I'm dancing a little bit with the research slider to get some overflow. If I remember correctly, overflow in research happens when your research attack, which has a prerequisite, and you sink as many beakers as you can at the end of the research. So say we have a prerequisite for mysticism, which is ancient chants. So you give it some plus, I don't know, even 1.5% will help on this difficulty. And yeah, we want every turn advantage we can possibly get. If that's not the case or it works differently, please leave me a comment so I know how to improve the gameplay. Yeah, God King. God King is a great civic, especially because our basic is, pretty bad. Extra maintenance. Um, this gives extra production and gold for the capital. We'll stay in it for quite a while. And let's see if we want to change something in addition. Pacifism will be a good choice, I guess. We'll build warriors slower, but I want to prepare for getting a great sage, or that's how they call great scientists in Erebus. So let's do that. What do we go for next? We can go fishing. We can absolutely go fishing. It shouldn't be a very expensive tech. And we do need roads. I want to road into Garryman and trade with him. And we should have time to get both these techs and then get festivals for the markets. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't want to go here just yet. If there's a spider, it'll be eaten, but the spider will stay in place. If there's a bear, barbarian animals, see how promoted this is. Barbarian animals know where you are around, so if you plop in here and there's a bear in here, he'll walk all the way up there, and potentially I'm setting myself up for trouble right here. But, yeah, maybe I'll move away from there. Let's think about it. Maybe float a little bit. They do that. Is he cultured right now? He's expensive, financial, raider is insane. Yeah, his insane trait means he rotates his 3 traits randomly, and I think it can happen every turn. So he lost his cultural trait, so he doesn't get free border pops. But he'll contest this bronze ore for me, and he will attack me, I guess. He likes me? No, he does not like me. He's mad. He's mad. Well, how wouldn't be he mad? Because he walked all the way over there instead of settling here and wasted so much time. Silly goose. Oh, no point getting overflow here, but I'll grab a bit more gold until I'm at around 100. There are a few events in the game that give you some interesting. Give you some abilities to purchase nice stuff at 100 gold. Like you can get a great engineer for free or a settler, and I don't want to miss that chance. Oh, really? How about no? He can step on that anyways. Crap. Well, at least he will hold the barbs. So he's probably going to settle somewhere, some bad location. We'll grab this at least. And, well, at least he'll protect me from the barbarians. The thing with the barbs is that in these cities they build warriors in stacks of 4. The warriors are promoted with the XP bonus that the AI gets, so they'll be like 2 levels. And promotions are pretty strong in the game. Like basic civilization 4 is plus 10 strength, and here it's plus 20. So 2 promotions is pretty strong. Yeah, he does that. Okay, I'll go over here then. Is there any way we can ward him off? Like, can we tell him not to settle? No. Well, I guess another city here then. Although, how good is this city? It's absolutely atrocious. Yeah. Well, I guess that's what you get for me settling in his face, so to speak. Huh. Why is that? Interesting. Because of the barbs? Is that really because of the barbs? Okay, got that. Let's do a mine now. Yeah, one more turn. Actually... yeah, fishing... well, that's 10 turns. What is he backing? Did his barbarian city scare him away? Yeah, it probably did. It probably did. And the stacks of 4 warriors are pretty smart. They know the defenses in all your cities. So if I put a bit more defenses here than here, for example, he'll ignore the city and go all the way here to attack this one. A stack of 4 well-promoted warriors can easily take your cities. It helps to have bronze. Hopefully I can win the culture race with Perpentac over this tile, or at least get that. Yeah, fishing is important in this case. We get trade on coast. Yeah, let's stay there. Took him a long time to start spawning more skellies. Arthas. Well, what you just saw is where's that? Is a signal that a barbarian hero spawned. Let's take a look at how this guy looks. Orthos. No, that's a hero. Heroes are a special kind of a unit that every civilization has. And our heroes, the Amurite heroes, is totally amazing. That get a free experience point every turn, 1 XP, until 100. And the ability to pick some extra promotions that normal units don't have access to. So Orthos is pretty strong, plus he has this equipment thing that gives him blitz and an extra strength. So here's a 6 strength thing. He'll quickly die to the AI. If he spawns on your border, that may be good or bad. Yeah, this thing, I guess. Because, well, road into here. Yeah, road into here. Because, what were we speaking about? Yeah, because you get the X when you kill him eventually, and that's pretty useful. He's back. Oh, bastard. It's 5 turns. It's 5 turns. An extra worker? Or an elder council into the boats. Yeah, I guess an elder council into the boats. And a road. So there's our settler. There's our elder council. Can the city sit defenseless? Yeah, we don't have any kind of naval threats in Fall from Heaven 2 in this base vanilla mod, so we can do that and then grab a warrior. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's really getting on my nerves, I guess. Bastard, huh? I'm really curious what spooked him to go back. Yeah. This should give us a great person in 15 turns and really boost our tech output. We'll soon get cotton, so we can grow. 5 turns, just in time. Now, how about... yeah, we're not using this. How about that? Do we need fishing that quickly? Oh, we really don't. You see how they moved into the hill and created a city right away? That's because dwarves, these are not dwarves, these are golems, have a race trait. Like these are what you call humans. Dwarves can move over hills at double speed, so they can do that. Now it's not a very good settle. This would be nice because you can get ships like this way. Although this gives like an extra hammer. Okay. Should we try something here? Now fishing should give us connection to this and connect our city. That only happens if we have open borders, which we also need to get for some nice trade. Okay, festivals. No, we did connect the city. I guess that goes through the... Does that really go through the coast? This should block us. Are these rivers connected? Interesting. No. I still don't understand how we're connected. If you know how this happens, maybe you can advise in the comments. Okay, took a short break here. Where did we leave? Okay. So now I'd like to trade with Garim. Let's see if by chance he's not hated by the Balzarevs. Nope. Worst enemy of Garim Gear. Probably he's not going to like Garim, so me trading with him will aggravate the Balzarevs. Okay, we have Varn Gassam, that's Melakim. Interesting, interesting. Alright, so how do we do this? You have Ivory. Really? I can ask him to liberate the city. Let's try to kick in some extra positive bonus with him. So one thing you can do in the early game is give away your free mana, especially if it gives no civilization-wide bonuses. This mana may be useful for some random events. Meta magic is not useful for any random events. Here, get this gift, and should we trade Ivory into Fire? Or give it to Perpentak? Well, Perpentak is the worst enemy of Garangear, right? So I don't want to trade with Perp just yet. On the other hand, he's very aggressive. I kind of have to. So let's try to pull this off. Let's try to give Garim this mana. Let's get his Ivory so nobody else gets it for the fire mana. And then eventually cancel one of the deals and give mana to Perpentak. And see how our relations improve and maybe try to ask for this city. Would be a nice grab. Gets a farm here. Okay, festivals. Fine. So we have this going. Now is a question. Should we try to go for another city, like here? Well, the city is going to be pretty poor. Unless he shares the clam and gets another resource, so he can work some production tiles. So if it gets clam, I'm not sure. Does it help to get another warrior? Anyways. So the question is a warrior or sink some hammers into the brewhouse. The brewhouse is a nice national wonder, so anybody can build it. Gives us ale, and we could trade ale to Garim for the spare ivory once we cancel the mana deal. And it also gives some nice commerce boost if you have those cereals. Yeah, another warrior won't hurt. Let's just do that. Maybe send this guy over here. to stand on the Bolzerev's front. Extra happiness, always good. And the sound you just heard was from the Armageddon counter going up. This is here. When this goes up, at certain points, it gives big problems in the world. Obviously, this approaches Armageddon, so 100 Armageddon counter, or as it shows in the tooltip to the left, 3 out of 182% based, means like the demons flood the world and everything is lost for everyone, except for the two civilizations which win in this case. And as it goes by, you have bad things happening, like very strong famine, and then those what you call them. You actually saw them in the load screen for the game generation. Those horse riders, like pale horse riders, who are very strong, who just capture cities, units left and right, and it's so hard to deal with them. So unless you're a civilization that is geared towards winning with Armageddon counter, you don't want to raise it too much. And you know, this Perpentak, this mad clown does everything to raise it. And a few other species as well. See how good we're doing, by the way. Yeah, time to build a couple workboats. Alright, so how about this? Will you be pissed off if I click this? Not really. I hope this won't generate a minus effect for like making a very bad offer. Alright. No. Another one. How many free units can we have? I hate to lose gold. It's 8. And how many do we have? 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll start losing gold. 3 turns. When does our sage come out? 7 turns. We can stash gold before that and run our slider at 100% capacity. Burning gold. Once we found the academy with the great sage. That's something. Alright, so yeah, you can be pretty big. Flower 7. Hi, Perp. So you did not give us any way to get this city, right? What can we get from the Flauros? Nothing really. 3 cities. And Perpentak? Nothing. But you can have this mana. Will make you less likely to attack us. I guess let's mine this first. Alright, what's next? Yeah, that's a base stack, but it doesn't look like we need that. Aristocracy is tempting. Open borders is pretty sweet. So we can look out for approaching enemy units and maybe meet some other AIs, trade with them. Or Way of the Earth Mother. It's pretty late for religion. Would be nice to grab that, but I guess Garim is already going to grab that. Dwarven civilizations go towards Way of the Earth Mother very quickly. Let's see if... no. Yeah, that's the last in the line. Probably the AI does not place it forward, since there's no reliable way we can do it. Another idea is to grab bronze working, so we can improve some of our warriors with bronze weapons until Perp gets a border pop from this. Did he rotate his... Yeah, I think he rotated his traits. He was Raiders something, and now he's aggressive spiritual organized. Yeah, make up your mind already, right? We obviously need archery. Archery for defense. And then upgrading those archers into our staple unit. So many choices, huh? Why is he suggesting this? Do we have horses somewhere? We probably do. I see he's preparing those warriors. Always do archers in here, but with a weak promotion, because base archers are 3/5. And then these double promoted warriors. I'll collect 4 of them and send them against the dwarves here. Well, that city can get that. Otherwise, that's not very strong. Yeah, so I'm contemplating this code of laws, writing for the libraries for the science boost. We can build them at double speed thanks to the philosophical trait. Then archery, bronze working, but cartography. Cartography lets us trade and gets extra commerce. And then we can build a few units to go scout. Okay, that gives coastal trade. Yeah, let's go with cartography. Five turns. Should we just do this? Yeah. After the sage, we'll be going for the great merchant. We'll need the gold from him to improve our archers into our staple military unit. So either that or the settler. The settler is also nice. And we also need another worker. Yeah, let's think about it as we build a worker. Okay. I'm tempted to build a boat and just go zoom zoom and look around. is a monument. Now we'll get this. Anything up for trade? Not really. Yeah. We have traded with our worst enemies. Yeah. Yes, we have, my friend. Still sending settlers at us. Oh, settlers. Skeletons. What's that? 3 warriors and a hunter? Are you going here? You probably are. No. I thought you wanted to remove the bear and the skeleton. And there goes this guy. Yeah, let's do a settler now. I do think we need another city here. Eventually, we'll get irrigation. Well, the way to spread fresh water, so these will be farmed. And if irrigation spreads through the city tile, this as well, and potentially this, and I think we can grab that tile. And there are 3 hills. Awesome. Let's make it to turn 95 and stop it there. So what's next? A worker maybe? A scout that we'll send to do some scouting after we get open borders, and then a market. Yeah, I guess that's the way to do it. Alright, so we'll call it quits for now, guys. If you liked this episode, or if you generally enjoy the series, please go ahead and leave a like so more people can discover it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Off for now.